Thank you for this question. So, my patient advocacy started because of my book, this one right here, Crohn's disease, the other C word. I would join Facebook groups for people with Crohn's disease, and that's really where I started to get recognized as an advocate. And I noticed so many people were being mistreated by doctors because of the 2016 CDC guidelines. Me personally, I was treated horribly just one time, and I was in the hospital on and off for about 10 years. During that time, my mom said to me, "You've got to get a law passed. If this is happening to you, this is going to be happening to other people." I went on social media 2017, announced I was going to organize a national protest for people who couldn't get their pain treated. We organized 33 protests using the name Don't Punish Pain Rally. Eventually, that would lead to getting the law passed in Rhode Island. Because the way I thought, well, if I could get things taken care of in the smallest state, it would be easier for me than for somebody in Texas. So that's just how I went into this. So we were able to get the law passed in Rhode Island, still useless. It's not being enforced, but we would morph into being the Doctor Patient Forum, the nonprofit that we are today. But we have, the other way I thought about it, well, I was like, well, if I could get the law passed in Rhode Island, how can we get the word out? So I said, all right, we're going to open up Facebook groups in all 50 states. So that was so helpful in organizing rallies. Here we are today, the Doctor Patient Forum. I will say my work as an advocate changed how I view the United States government, because once I learned what state and federal prosecutors were doing to doctors, I knew I had to be the doctor's voice because I had nothing to lose. I don't have a medical license. I've got nothing to lose. So that's where we are today. We raise awareness to doctors who have been terrorized by state and federal prosecutors for treating pain. That's why you folks can't get your pain treated. We recognize the people who have created this horrible situation, the doctors of the anti-opioid organization PROP. A lot of addiction organizations played a huge role in leading to pain patients not being able to access their pain medication. So that's how I started as a vocal pain patient advocate. I'm not a board certified patient advocate. Great respect to people who hold those certifications. I won't be doing that. I don't feel like I need to. I'm going to be 56 years old in a few weeks. So, I started to take people to their doctor's visits, and I would have to familiarize myself with the data. And that's where Bev is like the Rain Man of opioid data. We learned early on we would have to familiarize ourselves with the data, fight with data, never emotion. So we take pride in knowing that we are an evidence-based organization. And that's how I got my start as a vocal pain patient advocate. Remember, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. It's not easy advocating for yourself, but it's necessary. Drop any questions you hear down below, and if we can answer them, we will. You folks keep fighting, and we're going to do the same.